There's only one woman he loves, Hope, and that woman is you.
Here's a look ahead.
That's our daughter, our whole life.
Thomas?
Hi, Mom. My dad's marrying my mom. Don't do anything to come between them ever again.
The latest bold and beautiful spoilers promise an emotional roller coaster, with secrets exposed and relationships tested in Los Angeles. From Bill's shocking ultimatum to Will's risky confession, fans are bracing for storylines that could change the Forresters, Spencers, and Logans forever. In a dramatic turn, Bill Spencer demanded that Luna terminate her pregnancy, believing it was the only way forward for her future. The moment was filled with tension as Luna struggled to process his harsh words. The ultimatum not only threatens Luna's stability, but also reignites questions about Bill's motives and whether he's truly acting in her best interest. Meanwhile, Will dropped a bombshell on Elektra by admitting his feelings, a revelation that risks breaking her heart. Elektra is caught between the comfort of Will's affection and her own uncertain feelings, leaving fans to wonder if this revelation will spark a new romance or deepen existing divides. Lee's fury and Sheila's shadow. The chaos didn't stop there. Lee unleashed her anger at Sheila, once again making her distrust clear. Sheila's mere presence has reignited old wounds, while Deke and Remy quietly reaffirmed their bond. These storylines add layers of tension that could escalate into explosive confrontations in the coming weeks. Thomas confronts Brooke. Taylor makes a clean break. Family conflicts remain front and center. Thomas went head-to-head with Brooke, questioning her influence over Ridge and the family's legacy. At the same time, Taylor decided to cut ties, choosing to move forward independently. The fallout from these decisions could permanently alter the Forrester family's balance. Luna's struggles have resonated with fans as her storyline grows darker. Her shocking arc has become the emotional core of the show, with her decisions holding the potential to ripple across every major family in Los Angeles. This week's bold and beautiful recap makes clear that emotional stakes are higher than ever. With Bill forcing Luna into an impossible position, Will confessing to Elektra, and family ties breaking apart, viewers are left on edge. As the dust settles, one question lingers. Who will be left standing when all the secrets come out? Stay tuned for more bold and beautiful spoilers as the drama continues to twist and turn on the CBS daytime staple. The gilded cages of Los Angeles are rattled once more, not by earthquake, but by the seismic shockwaves of confession, coercion, and a paternity secret that threatens to dismantle one of the city's most powerful families. On the bold and the beautiful, the idyllic romance between Luna Nozawa and R.J. Forrester is about to be tested in a crucible of fire, with none other than the formidable Bill Spencer Jr. stoking the flames. Meanwhile, a desperate and lovelorn Will Spencer, seeing his world crumble, makes a drastic move that will send irrevocable ripples through his entire family, especially his aunt, Poppy. The web tightens. Bill's ultimatum. Bill Spencer is a man who operates on a simple principle. What he wants, he gets. And what he currently wants is his son, Will, to be free of what he perceives as the manipulative clutches of Poppy Nozawa and her daughter, Luna. Convinced that the entire Nozawa family is a gold-digging scheme wrapped in a sweet, innocent package, Bill has declared war. His first major offensive is directed squarely at Luna. Spoilers indicate that Bill will summon Luna to the hallowed, intimidating halls of Spencer Publications. The scene is a classic bold and beautiful power play. Bill behind his massive mahogany desk, the Los Angeles skyline sprawled behind him like his personal kingdom, while a nervous Luna stands before him, feeling smaller than ever. His approach won't be one of subtlety. Bill will lay out his terms with brutal clarity. He will present her with a twisted version of the facts as he sees them, that her mother seduced his vulnerable son with a minty trick, and that Luna herself is now entwined with the Forresters to leech off their success and status. His ultimatum will be stark and devastating. Break up with R.J. Forrester and leave town with her mother, or face the consequences. But what are those consequences? Bill is a master of leverage. He will hint at digging into Poppy's past, at using his immense wealth and influence to make life incredibly difficult for them. He might even threaten their positions at Forrester Creations, leveraging his own business connections to apply pressure on Eric and Ridge. He will paint a picture of such utter ruin that he expects the young, impressionable Luna to crumble. He believes her love for RJ is a youthful fling, easily extinguished by the cold, hard reality of Spencer power. What Bill fails to comprehend is the depth of Luna's love for RJ and her inherent strength. While she will be visibly shaken, terrified of this titan of industry, her devotion is real. She won't capitulate easily. She will defend her mother and proclaim the authenticity of her feelings. However, a seed of dread will be planted. The pressure from a figure like Bill is immense, and spoilers suggest this confrontation is only the beginning of his campaign to annihilate the Nozawa's place in his family's life. A heartbreaking dilemma. Luna's torment. In the aftermath of her meeting with Bill, Luna will be a whirlwind of anxiety and fear. She will confide in RJ, her voice trembling as she recounts Bill's threats. RJ, the ever-protective and passionately in-love boyfriend, will be furious. He will see this as yet another example of his uncle's toxic need to control everyone around him. He will vow to protect Luna, to go to his parents and grandfather, to stand up to Bill himself. But herein lies Luna's torment. She is caught between two powerful forces. On one side is Bill, threatening destruction. On the other is RJ, offering a defiant, all-consuming love that could provoke Bill even further. Luna's gentle nature abhors conflict. The thought of being the cause of a devastating Spencer Forrester feud, of putting RJ and his family in the crosshairs of Bill's wrath, is unbearable to her. Spoilers show her withdrawing, becoming quiet and contemplative. She will start to question everything. Is her presence truly causing this much harm? Would Will be better off if she and her mother just disappeared? The love she feels for RJ is the brightest thing in her life. But is that love worth the nuclear fallout that Bill promises? This internal conflict will define her upcoming storyline, forcing her to mature rapidly under the most painful of circumstances. Viewers will see a Luna who is not just a sweet girlfriend, but a young woman forced to fight for her future against impossible odds. An act of desperation. Will's confession. While Luna faces pressure from Bill, his son Will is buckling under the weight of his own despair. His relationship with Poppy has been a source of pure, unadulterated joy for him, a connection he never knew he was missing. To have it torn away by his father's cynical decree has left him shattered and desperate. Knowing that his father is moving against the woman he loves and her daughter, Will decides that the only way to counter Bill's narrative is with an undeniable, earth-shattering truth. In a moment of raw, emotional vulnerability, he tracks down Poppy. The scene is charged with a palpable sense of urgency and fear. He will confess everything to her. Not just his undying love, not just his fury at his father, but the real reason for Bill's unrelenting vendetta. With tears in his eyes, Will reveal the secret he has been forced.